What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another Top 5 on this glorious Top 5 Friday. And I'm very excited to be talking to you about the top 5 albums of 1990. We're starting the new decade off right, and these are my personal favorites ranked in order. Let's get right to it at number 5. Fear of a Black Planet by Public Enemy. Yes, such a cool hip-hop record. And you know, Public Enemy, just one of the greatest of all time. Really, it's hard to say what my favorite record by them is, but this may be a strong contender. I mean, talk about, you know, Fight the Power, just that song alone. 911 is a joke. A lot more groove on this record. As you saw, that a lot of the songs on this album were used in the movie House Party that came out in 1990. And, you know, there's that famous scene with the guy yelling out the window, "What is that, Public Enema? What's a Public Enema anyway?" It's so great, so classic. But, I mean, Chuck D and Flavor Flav doing their thing. Just a brilliant album. And that's just my number 5. So now at number 4... Shake Your Moneymaker by the Black Crowes, their debut album, the Georgia 5-piece that just came on the scene, and we're like, where have these guys been all my life? I mean, this album definitely, I would say, is their best. It almost comes off as a greatest hits with songs like She Talks to Angels, Hard to Handle, which was a classic cover, Twice as Hard, Jealous Again. I mean, the list goes on, and the Robinson Brothers, you know, some of the greatest in the business. Still doing their thing a bit on and off, but this is where it all began, and an absolute classic record. So that's at number 4. Now at number 3.
Check out the way we kick it on the microphone. The funky beat is playing and we're swinging.
Sex Packets by Digital Underground. You know I love Digital Underground. I've done a top 5 of them already. And the Humpty Dance was my favorite song of 1990. Just one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time, and a great way to start off this album. Then you've also got The Way We Swing, Underwater Rhymes, just so many fun songs from Shock G and his alter ego, Humpty Hump, and the rest of the crew. I mean, it is just, some of the songs are totally ridiculous, but that's what makes their music great. And the grooves that they bring in, you know, a la Parliament and Funkadelic, it makes it almost like a funk album, but definitely in the hip-hop vein. So that is at my number 3. Now at number 2... Violator by Depeche Mode. Absolutely, I think Depeche Mode's greatest achievement, just for the song Enjoy the Silence alone. Just amazing. You saw that that was also very high on my songs list of 1990. But then you also have Personal Jesus, which is another song that's really stood the test of time. I mean, Depeche Mode is one of those bands, kind of like Tears for Fears and bands from the late 80s, early 90s that had a very distinct sound that used a lot of synthesizers, but somehow they still sound timeless. And that is something to be said for them especially. And plus, Johnny Cash did a cover of Personal Jesus, which is amazing as well, but that really says something when the Man in Black covers your tune. So that is at my number 2. Now at number 1... People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm by A Tribe Called Quest. One of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time, maybe my favorite, and man, what a debut album. Just the song Can I Kick It alone, which just perfectly samples Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side. You've got Luck of Lucian, you've got Bonita Applebaum, you've got I Left My Wallet in El Segundo. The storytelling by Q-Tip is just genius throughout this album. And then you've got Phife Dawg, who is coming into his own on this album, would really get at Q-Tip's level on the next one. But this is just one of the greatest debut rap albums ever made. The beats are so huge, man. It sounds amazing. El Sharid Muhammad on that aspect. What a great trio. And yeah, man, stands the test of time. And that is my top 5. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I would love to hear your criticisms. I know a lot of you are not that much into hip hop, so this was probably my most hip-hop heavy list to date, and it may be from here on out. I'm not sure. This to me was like the zenith of rap music. Early 90s, the New York area, you know, just coming into its own, just incredible. And yeah, so let me know what you think. Leave me your top 5. If you're so bold, leave me a top 10. And yes, we got top 5s every Friday. Album reviews, top 100s, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.